Benefits of crying. Recently, a netizen shared a bizarre experience online. She went to a traditional Chinese medicine hospital to see a doctor, but one of the prescriptions prescribed by the doctor was to cry for half an hour every day. During an interview, the netizen Xiao Luo said, "I didn't cry exactly as the doctor told me, but I still cried several times with suspicion. Now, after 2 weeks, I feel much better." In our culture, crying carries a certain shame color. As the ancient saying goes, a man does not shed tears lightly. Crying is a label of the weak and a synonym for cowardice. In modern society, if an adult is too prone to crying, it is also easy to be labeled as emotionally unstable. However, in reality, crying due to sadness, joy, or setbacks is a very normal emotional expression. A study by the Department of Clinical Health Psychology at Tilburg University shows that in the United States, women cry an average of 3.5 times a month, and men cry an average of 1.9 times a month. In today's video, we will talk about 8 benefits of crying. 1 of the 8 benefits of crying. 1. It has a soothing effect. The soothing effect refers to the ability of people to regulate their emotions, calm themselves, and reduce their worries through crying. A 2014 study found that crying may have a direct self-soothing effect on people. This study explains how crying activates the parasympathetic nervous system, PNS, thereby helping people relax. 2. Obtain support from others. In addition to having a certain soothing effect, crying can also help people gain support from those around them. Researchers Abigail Millings and Erica G. Hepper et al. Pointed out in their paper, Holding Back Tears, individual differences in adult crying tendency reflect attachment orientation and attitudes towards crying, that crying is primarily an attachment behavior because it can provide support to those around us, which is referred to as interpersonal or social benefits. 3. Helps alleviate pain. In addition to self-comforting, shedding emotional tears can also prompt the body to release oxytocin and endorphins. These chemicals make people feel good, and they may also alleviate physical pain and reduce emotional distress, promoting individual happiness. 4. Enhance emotions. Crying may help boost people's spirits and make them feel better. 5. Release toxins and relieve stress. When humans cry to cope with stress, their tears contain some stress hormones and other chemicals. Researchers believe that crying can lower the levels of these chemicals in the body, thereby reducing stress. However, more research is needed in this field to confirm this. 6. Helps with sleep. A small study conducted by the School of Psychology at Flinders University in 2015 found that crying can help babies sleep better. It can be seen that the calming, emotional enhancement, and pain relief effects of crying mentioned above may help to fall asleep. 7. Resistance to bacteria. Crying helps to kill bacteria and keep eyes clean, as tears contain a liquid called lysozyme. Lysozymes have strong antibacterial properties, and can even help reduce the risk of animal-borne infectious diseases, such as anthrax. 8. Improving vision. The basic tears released every time a person blinks help keep the eyes moist and prevent mucosal dryness. As explained by the National Eye Institute trusted source in the United States, the lubricating effect of basal tears can help people see more clearly. When the mucosa dries up, vision becomes blurred. Although crying has many benefits, if you always cry for no reason, and even cry to the point where it cannot be controlled and affects daily life, it may indicate a health hazard in your body or mind. If you have ever cried uncontrollably, you can consider the following reasons. 1. Causes of the nervous system. If you find yourself crying uncontrollably in happy situations, or laughing hysterically in sad situations, you may suffer from a disease called pseudobulbar effect, PBA. PBA is a neurological disorder caused by damage to the nervous system. Its characteristic is sudden, inappropriate, and uncontrollable crying or laughing. PBA is usually a complication of brain injury or other neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis of the spinal cord, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, apoplexy. Many people with PBA are not aware that it is a type of disease, so they rarely receive treatment, and doctors usually do not screen for PBA. However, PBA has been documented for over 100 years. In the United States, nearly 2 million people know they have PBA. Many cases have not been diagnosed, so the actual number may be as high as 7 million. What brain structures are PBA related to? One theory is that the brain cerebellum pathway is damaged, and the cerebellar pathway can only adjust laughter or crying based on the situation. Another theory suggests that the pathways in the motor areas of the cerebral cortex are damaged, inhibiting both laughter and crying behaviors. 2. Reasons for mental health. Frequent crying without reason may also be a sign of mental health problems, such as severe depression. Generally speaking, crying is only treated when it significantly interferes with a person's physical function. You can also do something to cope with uncontrollable crying. For example, explain this issue to others so that they won't feel surprised or confused. Talk to other people with similar issues and seek their opinions. Use something opposite to crying to divert your attention, such as asking someone to tell you an interesting joke. Practice deep breathing and relaxation techniques. Get up and walk, change your posture. Write down your crying diary to track triggering factors, duration of crying, related emotions, and adverse effects. Identify life pressures and how to address them. I hope these strategies can help you. In life, crying is the most normal emotion. We need to accept it, embrace it, restore its true appearance, rather than demonizing it. May everyone be able to cry boldly, and have a healthy level of crying.